Hello, I'm James Norbury, Neighbour Inspector for Surrey Heath, video blog again for the Residents Network. I've chosen to come here today in the town centre because I think that for Surrey Heath, the town centre is a huge focal point, providing entertainment and shopping facilities and also a nighttime economy that far outweighs the size of the town centre. So the scope of that facilities and those facilities is far and wide. Over the last 5 years, we've seen a huge improvement in the partnership in the town centre, whereby we have a number of projects in place and a number of opportunities through business improvement districts, through Camberley Together Against Crime, which is a community safety scheme whereby businesses in the town centre can subscribe to the radio network and also to information sharing, and also to other projects that the town centre is involved with, the town centre partnership's involved with. What we've seen is that this huge willingness to try and improve the town centre is fantastic. The key partners, the Atrium and the Mall and other people in the town centre are really wanting to improve this for its users. And at the moment I think we've got a fantastic opportunity to take that forward through the Business Improvement District scheme, whereby making it all sustainable. I also want to talk today about burglaries. I've been on this network before, talking about trying to make things harder for burglars. We have to be aware over the next 3 to 4 months that Camberley and Surrey Heath generally experiences a temporal spike, which means that every 12 months we can expect that October to December is a bigger time, or is a busier time in relation to burglaries. That doesn't mean that we suffer disproportionate amount of burglaries, but relative to the rest of the force we experience a spike where they don't. So what I want members of the community to do is make it harder still for people to actually commit these crimes, which means making a property safe, which means locking the door, which means actually keeping things away from the letterbox, away from accessibility from outside. Your car is vulnerable if your car keys are on your steps, for example, so make sure you're putting them away, putting them in a cupboard, and making sure that your family know where they are in order to get out of your property, but actually everybody else can't access them from outside. It really is as simple as making it hard for people, because burglars and thieves generally are opportunists, and if you take that opportunity away, you're pushing them elsewhere, and I want to push them right out of our borough. On a separate note, the Community Safety Partnership for Surrey Heath, which comprises all the key stakeholders, has actually obtained an antisocial behavioural order against a young man who's resident in Camberley. It's an interim order, but it means that we'll go back to court to get a full order if the individual doesn't comply with it. The young man in question is called Carl Reitman. He's a large lad who actually frequents the town centre. I'll try and get a picture available for members of the public to report if they do see him within the town centre area. The idea of the antisocial behaviour is actually give him an opportunity to change his behaviour and to stop behaving in an antisocial manner. So far, within 48 hours of us actually getting the interim order, he was actually arrested for breaching that order, which doesn't bode well, but a large fine was received by the court, so we had the support of the courts in this particular case. So hopefully that will demonstrate that we are serious and that it's actually going to be to his detriment to breach the order. We only use these as a last resort. We give people every opportunity to actually change their behaviour through a stepped process, including contracts and other methods. However, in this particular case it isn't working, so we're hoping that the antisocial behaviour order will actually transform this young man into someone that's more productive in society.
Hello, I'm PC3305, Gary Chennells, attached to the neighbourhood team at Camberley Police Station, and my primary area of responsibility is for policing the town centre in and around Camberley. I'm pleased to report that from a policing point of view, this summer's been one of the best, certainly that I can remember in 9 years of policing, on record in terms of driving down antisocial behaviour in and around this environment. We've recently secured an antisocial behaviour order on one of our more frequent customers, and that's going to prohibit him from entering the town centre at relevant times, and it's going to prevent him from hopefully having a detrimental impact on the community in and around the town. We've conducted a huge number of licensing operations over the summer months, including plainclothes and highly visible operations whereby a number of prosecutions and fixed penalty notices have been given to shop staff and members of the public who have been flouting the licensing laws. That is to say, they've been purchasing alcohol from minors and also serving minors who are underage alcohol in shops. These factors combined have had a massive impact in reducing the level of antisocial behaviour, and specifically alcohol-related antisocial behaviour in and around the town centre.